Now we have this set of questions from the same paper, SBI PO 2014. Sales revenue, cost of production in 1000 rupees. Data are already given. We take the questions directly. The first question, by what percent is the amount received from sales in the year 2005 of the company more than expenditure on production in the year 2008? So expenditure of production in year 2008, it is cost of production, that's this. In 2008 it is 500, and revenue from sales in this year 2005, that is 725, so it is 225 more, and into 100, so it is 45%. Pretty simple. Okay, next is, in how many years the cost of production is more than the average cost of production of the given years? So first of all, we need to find out the average cost of production, right? That means we have to find out the average of these light shade bars. Okay, so I assume it to be 500, then just take the deviation. So it's 125, 0, minus 50, minus 100, 0 and 25. Okay, so it is 125 and 25, 150 minus 150, 0 deviation, that means average is 500. So in how many years it is more than 500? It is 625 over here and 525 over here. So in 2 years it is more than 500. Okay, so your answer is 2. So that's pretty simple. In how many years the sales revenue is less than the average sales revenue of the given years? Okay, so once again we need to find out the average sales. So we have to find out the average of this dark bars. Okay, I assume them to be 700, suppose. Okay, some data are more than 700, some are less. So it is plus 50, then this is plus 25, this is minus 150, this is minus 100, this is plus 100, and this is plus 100. Okay, so it is 150 and this is 150. So our average is 700 plus 25 by 6, so almost 4. Okay, so 704 is our average. So less than 704 we have this year, we have 2 years less than 704. Okay, so the correct answer is option C, right? If the cost of production in 2004 and 2007 be increased by 25 and 30% respectively, then by what percent will the total cost in these two both years be more than sales revenue of year 2008? Sales revenue in year 2008 is 800. Okay, so that we already have over here. Okay, the cost of production in 2004, it is 625, and it has to be increased by 25%, right? So it will be 625 into 1.25, or we can say 625 into 5 by 4. Okay, then in 2007 it has to be increased by 30%. So 2007 it is 400, increased by 30%, so 400 into 30, 120, so it should be 520. Okay, so this is around 780, around, and this is 520, so in all 7 plus 512 and 8020, so it is around 1300, and this is 800, so 1300 is 500 more than 800. So in percentage terms it should be 5 by 8. So it's 1 by 8 is 12.5, so 5 by 8 is around 62 point something. Okay, so it must be 62.7% because it is around about 780. It is bit more than 780, but around about 780 I have taken. Okay, so it should be bit more than 62.5, so that is 62.7%. Okay, I hope you are clear. In which year the company had maximum profit percent? 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 4, it's actually 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so maximum profit percent, for that what we can do is we can find out the ratio of sales is to cost, right? The maximum sales is to cost ratio will produce the maximum profit percent. Okay, so for year 2004 it is we just can make it very simple, 25 into 30, and this is 25, it's 6 by 5. Then it is 2005, 25, 2s are 50, 22, 9 and 20. Then in 2006 it is 5, 11, 5, 9, and this year 6 by 4, so that is 3 by 2. Then it is 8 by 5, then it is 8 by 5.25, so that is definitely less than this, so just forget it. Now just eliminate one from each of them. So it's 1 by 5, it's 9 by 20, it's 2 by 9, it's 1 by 2, and it is 3 by 5, right? So without even calculation we can say 3 by 5, that is 60%, that is highest. So this 2008 it is highest. And at any stage if you are confused how to compare the fraction, I have already told you the technique. You just can go for the cross multiplication. See, 1 by 5 is definitely less than 3 by 5, right? 1/2 is 50%, 3 by 5 is 60%. So that's also eliminated. After that, here in this case the numerator is also less and denominator is higher, so this is definitely going to be less than 3 by 5. After that it's you can go for the cross multiplication. This is 45 and this is 60, so definitely this is higher. Okay, so 3 by 5 is higher, that means 2008 is the correct answer. Maximum profit percent in 2008. If the sales revenue in the year 2005, 6, 7 increased by this respectively, and the cost of production increases by this respectively, what will be the difference between average sales revenue and average cost of production? Okay, to save time what we can do is we find out the individual difference and then we'll take the average, because ultimately there are 6 data, so we'll divide the entire difference by 6 to get the average difference between sales and cost. Okay, so here in 2004 nothing is to be done. 750 minus 625, it is 125. The difference is 125. Okay, in every case sales is more than cost, so the data will be positive only. In year 2005 the sales is increased by 20%, so the new sales will be 725 into 1 by 5 of that, so 1 by 5 of that is 145, so it is 725 minus 500, that is 225, 225 plus 145, okay, so here the difference is 370. Then in year 2006 it is increased by 25%, so 25% is 1/4 of this, so 1/4 I assume this to be 552, so 4, 13 and 8, and difference is 100 and then 138, it is 238. Okay, then in year 2007 sales is also increased by 30% and cost is increased by 20%. So sales increased by 30%, so 630%, 780, and it is increased by 20%, so it is 480, so 780 minus 480, 300. So over here it is 300. Okay, in 2008 the cost only increases by 25%, so 1/4 of this is 125. So 625, that means the difference is 175. Then in year 2009, only a cost of production is increased by 35%. 35%, that's bit more than one third. One third is 33, 1/3%, so it is bit more than one third. So I just calculate it. One third of this is around 180. In fact, one third is less than 180, so we just have to take 35%. So I'm just taking it's around 180. So 500, 600, 600, and then 705. So the difference is around 100 and it's around 90, I can say. Okay. Now we got the difference, right? So our data is with us. So we just have to find out the average of 125, 370, 238, 300, 175 and 90. Okay. Now once again, you can either take the deviation, assume any average. Suppose I can assume, because all the data are less than 200, I assume it to be around maybe 200, right? So it is minus 75, it is plus 170, it is plus 38, it is plus 100, minus 25, minus 110. So this is minus 75, minus 25, minus 100, and this is 100. 170 minus 110, that is 60. 60 plus 38, around 98 by 6. Okay. Around 16 something. So it should be 216 something. Okay. So we have the option none of these over here. So the answer is none of these. Okay. Because it's around 216. Okay, so out of all the questions, this is the only question in this particular set which is lengthy and involves calculation, right? Remaining questions were really very simple and did not involve much of the calculation, right? So after 5-6 questions, if one question is there with a lot of calculation, you should not leave it. You should definitely attempt it. Okay, let's take the next set. Now this set of question, in the following multiple graphs, production of wheat by 3 states, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab, have been given. Okay, Bihar, Madhya Pradesh and Punjab. Okay, let's take the first question. If the production of wheat by Madhya Pradesh in the year 2003, 4, 5 and 7 increases by this percent respectively, what will be the overall percentage increase in the production of wheat in the state in the given years? Okay, so see what question says is what exactly you have to do. First of all, you need to find out the total production by Madhya Pradesh, right? After that, the production in these years 3, 4, 5, 7 is increased by this much percent, right? So that increased production you have to find out. Then you have to find out the difference between the two, and then you have to find out the overall percentage, right? So how could you shorten the calculation? What I tell you is you just find out the overall or the total production from year 2001 to 2007, right? Just listen to me carefully. Total production from 2001 to 2007, that is total production. Right? Since we just have to find out the increased percentage, what we will do, we'll see the increase of 30, 40, 45% and 40% in these 4 years. So that data will keep over here in 200, right? So this will give us the increased percentage, right? So that would save our time as well. Okay, so what we do, we just quickly find out the total production in all the years, okay, of Madhya Pradesh. So Madhya Pradesh, it is this square one, so that's this one, 24, 33. So just add it quickly. Okay, 4 and 3, 7, 9, 16, 25, 25 and 4, 29, 29 and 9, 38. 3 carry, 3 into 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 2, 19. Okay, so that is the total production, that is 19800. Okay, now we quickly see the increase. Okay, 30% in the year 2003. So 2003 Madhya Pradesh, 30% of 2900. So 29 into 3 if we do, because we just have to see the increased value. So 29 into 3, 2900, 30%, that is 870. Okay, so it is 870. Then in year 2004 it is 40%. So year 2004, 29 into 2, 58 into 216. So it's 1160. Then in year 2005 it is 45%. So here 45 into 3, 1350. Okay, then it is 40% in year 2007. In year 2007 it is 45%. So 40% is 1160, and then 5% of this is 29 5s are 145. Okay, so this is the calculation we have to make. Zeros are already cancelled. So now add up all of them. 0 0 0 0, it's 5, then 4 and 6 10, and 5 15, and 6 21, and 7 28, 2 and 3, and 4 3 7 8 8 and 8 16, 6 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if it is 200, then it is 4600 approx. So it says must have been cancelled by 23. So it's round about closer to 23. So we have one option, that is 22%, closer to that. Okay, so I hope you are clear. I'm sorry friends, I have done one mistake over here. In 2007 it is just 40%. Instead of that I have taken 45%. So if it is 40%, then this 145 will not be there. Okay, though there is hardly any difference in answer, so this 145 I remove from this. So it's around 540. No doubt answer will remain same, that is 22%. Okay, and sorry for this calculation error. By mistake I have taken instead of 40% to be 45% in year 2007. I hope you are clear. Okay, what was the average production of wheat by all the 3 states in the year 2005? Now that's pretty simple question. See, the previous question was carrying huge calculation, and in this question we do not have to perform so much of calculation. We just have to find out the average of these 3 data: 3500, 3000 and 2100. So to make it simple, what we can do is we just individually divide all of them by 3 and add them up. So 700 and 1000, so that is 1700 we already got. Then 3500 divided by 3. So since the options are closer, this is 1 by 3, this is 2 by 3, so we just have to go for the actual calculation. So 3 1 3 1 2 0 3 6 are 18 2 0 3 6 are 18 2 by 3. Okay, so it is 2866 2 by 3, 2866 2 by 3. So that's really simple. Now this question, in the given years, what is the average production of wheat in Bihar? Okay, 3000, all the data are more than 3000, so we can assume the mean to be 3000. Bihar, that is this diamond shape. So this is the line. Okay, I assume the average to be 3000, so I'll just be taking the deviation. It is minus 200, it is minus 300, minus 200, plus 800, minus 900, plus 800, plus 600. Okay, and we'll divide this calculation by 7. Now this is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and this is 16. So we are left with 600 divided by 7. So 300 plus 600 divided by 7. Now we have both the options closer to 80, closer to this 86 and 88. So just divide it carefully. 7 8s are 56. 4 0 7 5s are 35. So it is 85 point something. So 3085 something. So 3086 is the correct choice. Okay. So if you go by the deviation method, you'll be able to save a lot of time. Now, this question, by what percent is the total production of wheat by 3 states in year this more or less than year 2005, 6 and 7? Now, the first thing is in the base, you should have the total of 5, 6 and 7. Okay. And in the numerator, we have to have the difference between total of this and total of this. Okay. Because we have to say this is what percent more or less than this. So this is actually base to compare. Okay, base for comparison. So in the denominator, we have to have the total of 5, 6 and 7. So anyways, we just have to add up the data. In the case of numerator, we'll take the difference, right, to save the time. Okay, so 2005, 6 and 7, the total is just, we have to retain the 2 zeros because everywhere we have 2 zeros. So 2 0 in the denominator we have. Okay, and then we just have to add 5, 6 and 8, 14, 23, 27. 33, 37 and 46, 4, 5, 6 and 3, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27. Okay, so this is the total of 5, 6 and 7. In the numerator, we have to have the difference between this total and this total. So what we have to do is we have to add up 2002, 3 and 4. We already have the total of 5, 6 and 7. We have to find out the mutual difference. So what I do to save the time, I find out the difference of 2002, 2005, 3 and 6, 4 and 7, and I add all of them to get the mutual difference. So this way I can save some of my time. So from 2002 I deduct 2005. So that is 2005. You have to be careful that the calculation should be in one direction. Okay, because you should not make mistakes. Sometimes you are subtracting this from this and sometimes you are subtracting this from this. So this should not be done. Okay, it should be in same direction. Otherwise, in case of addition and subtraction, you will make mistake. So 33, 35. So that is positive 200. Then 29 and 3000 positive 100. And 27 and 21. That is minus 600. So precisely it is minus 300. Okay, then now I take 2003 and 6. So this is 2003 and this is 2006. Just mark so you should not get confused. Visual confusion should be avoided. So 37, 38, it is 100 plus. 29, 29, 0, 28 and 24, it is minus 400. So 100 minus 400 minus 300. Okay, now from 2004 and 7. So this is 4 and this is 7. 38, 36 minus 200. 31 and 34 plus 300 and 29, 29, 0. So finally it is plus 100. So precisely the difference is 500. So our calculation is 5 upon 276 into 100. So 500 by 276. Okay, so our calculation is definitely less than 2%. Okay, less than 2 because 27 into 2 is 54. So it is less than 2. So we eliminate these two options. So after that, if you wish to make it further simple, 5, 25, 2s are 15, 20, 5, 11. Okay. So 20 by 11, it is 1 point around 8. So 1.9% we have the closest option over here. Precisely it is 1.81. So it is closer to 1.9%. Right? So this way you can make the problem bit simple. Otherwise, definitely all the questions over here, they involve good amount of calculation. So you should be able to do the calculations faster. Next is what was the total production of wheat by these three states in the year 2007? Now this is too simple. You just have to add up the three data: 6 and 4 10 and 9 19, 3 6 7 8 and 9. So it is 9900. Okay, so some of the questions they take time, some of the questions they hardly take any time. Okay, I hope you are clear with this set. Hello friends, in this session I'm solving the questions from SBI PO paper 2014, and particularly I'll be taking the questions from data analysis and interpretation section. Okay, let's take the first set. Study the following information. This is for a room. The rate of painting is 3200 per square meter. The rate of carpeting per square meter is 120% that of tiling. The cost of decorating the room is 14 times to that of carpeting on the floor. The cost of electrification is 75% of that of carpeting. The rate of tiling is 125% that of painting. Okay, so first of all what we should do is write down the cost of all this: painting, tiling, flooring and all that. So painting is 3200. Then rate of tiling is 125% of painting. So tiling is 125% is 5 by 4. So 5 by 4 of 3200 is 4000, right, into 5 by 4. Okay, so we got for tiling. Then the rate of carpeting per square meter is 120% of tiling. So carpeting 120% of this, so 120% is 6 by 5, so into 6 by 5, so it must be 4800. And this is carpeting, and decorating is the cost of decorating is 14 times to that of carpeting, so 4800 into 14. And the cost of electrification is 75% that of carpeting. So electrification 3 by 4 of this, so divide by 4, that's 12 into 3, 3600. Now we got the pricing of electrification and all that. Now we can proceed for the questions. Now here the dimensions are given as 6 into 6 into 5, so that is LBH. Okay, now the important things to be noted down. See here, the rate of carpeting is 120% of tiling. Over here it is rate. The cost of decorating, in case of decoration the total cost is given, right? So the cost of decorating the room is 14 times to that of carpeting on floor. So floor carpeting must be 6 into 6, that is 36 square meter. So the total cost of decoration is 36 into this. Okay, so that is the total cost of decoration. Similarly, the cost of electrification is 75% that of carpeting on the floor. So carpeting is again 36, so cost of electrification is 3600 into 36. That is actually total cost, and these are the prices per square meter. Okay, then the rate of tiling on the floor is 125% of that of painting, otherwise remaining things are okay. Now the first question is what is the ratio of cost of painting the 4 walls of the room and that of decoration. Okay, so 4 walls, the area must be 2 times H L plus B. So L plus B, that is 12 into 2H, that is 10, so it is 120 into 120 square meter, and price is 3200 per square meter, divided by decoration. Decoration is 4800 into 14 into 36. Okay. So it is 20 by 14 into 3 into 3. Okay, 2 7. So it is 10 by 63. So 10 is to 63. Okay, pretty simple. What will be the total cost of decorating the room and tiling the floor when the 4 walls have also been tiled to a height of 0.25 meter? Okay, so cost of decoration, we know tiling price is 4,000 per square meter. Floor area is, first of all we find out the total area. Floor area is 6 by 6, so it is 36, right? Then area of 4 walls, height is 1/4 of the meter. So 1/4 height 2 times L plus B, right? So here it is 12 plus 2, 24, 24 by 4, 6. Okay, so this is the total cost of tiling plus the total cost of decoration is 4800 into 14 into 36. 4800 into 14 into 36. So this is 42 into 4 into 1000 plus 48 into 14 into 36 into 100. Now you can calculate the digital root. It's this is multiple of 9, so we just have to find a way of 4 and 2 6 into 4 24. That means the digital root must be 6. Okay, so we check 7 into 9, 8 and 5, 13, 14, 15, it is 6 over here. 2, 5, 8, 7, 2, it is just rearrangement of the numbers, so it is also 6 over there. It cannot be the correct answer in that case, it cannot be the correct answer. So now we have to find out the first digit of the answer, whether it should be closer to 5 or it should be around 5 or 2. Huge difference is there. So purely multiplication problem. Just take the numbers common. 42 and 14, we can take 14 as common. Then from this 4 and 3 12 common, so here it is 4. Then 2 zeros common, so we have just 1 0 over here, so it is 10 plus 4 into 36, that is 144. So precisely it is 14 into 1200 into 154. Now for sure our answer must be multiple of 11, because 154, we see this number of multiple of 11, so either of them should be multiple of 11. Okay, so what we can do, we know the divisibility rule of 11, so let's check it out, whether this or this, which one of them is true. 2 plus 8 10 and 5, 8 plus 2 10 and 2 12, and 5 plus 7 12, minus 12 is 0, so this number is multiple of 11. So if this is multiple of 11, definitely it will not be. Okay, so this is the correct choice, or if you wish you can go for the final multiplication. What will be the total cost of painting, carpeting, decoration and electrification of the room if dimensions are this? Okay, too much calculation is involved. Painting will be done on 4 walls plus a ceiling, so area of 4 walls will be 2 times h length plus breadth. Okay, so cost of painting 3200, 2 times h, that is 54, into L plus B, that is 63, right? Then area of the ceiling must be length plus breadth, so that is length into breadth, so 21 into 42. Okay, so that is area of ceiling, that is area of 4 walls, so that is the total cost of painting. Now carpeting, decoration and electrification, they are related to each other, right? So carpeting cost is 4800 into area of the floor. Okay, now decoration is 14 times of carpeting. So decoration is 14 times of this data. Suppose this data is x, so 14 times x, plus electrification is 75% of carpeting, so that is 3 by 4 of x. Okay, so what we can do is we can take this data as common, 4800 into 21 into 42, then 1 plus 14 plus 3 by 4. So it is 15 3 by 4, 15 4s are 60, 3 by 4. Now friends, as I already told you, too much calculation is involved in this question because we even can't go for the digital root method because it's just a rearrangement of the numbers, so you will not get the correct answer using digital root. Okay, so precisely you just take 2 zeros as common and proceed with the calculation. Now from here we can take 21 as common, so 21 inches is 32 into 3 into 21, I'm sorry, I can take common. Then from these two we can take 6 as common, so 6, 9 and 6, 7. So inside the bracket, or I just can put directly multiplication sign, 27 plus 7, that is 34. And into 6. Plus we have 12 into 21 into 42 into 63. At max, what you can do is see, both the numbers are multiple of 7. Here 21 is there, here 21 is there, right? So both the numbers are multiple of 7. Okay, so what you can do is you can check from the options which of them is multiple of 7, and you can use the divisibility rule of 7. So first of all, you need to eliminate the 2 zeros. Okay, after that 880 minus 30, 880 minus 308. So 572 is not multiple of 7, so it is not multiple of 7. Then we can check 8038, so it is 880 minus 803, so just 80 minus 3, that is 77. 77 is multiple of 7, so this number is definitely multiple of 7. Okay, so if this is multiple of 7, it cannot be because 803 and here 880408. So it cannot be, and definitely it cannot be because here it is 0, here we don't have any 0. So this should be the correct choice. Or you can check either 880 minus 308 is 572, so 880 minus 408 should be 472. So even it is not multiple of 7. So this should be the correct choice. Or you can go for the detailed multiplication. You can take some of the data as common, then go for the multiplication. Problem is not at all difficult, but if your time allows, then only go for this sort of calculation. Okay. What will be the cost of tiling the floor of the room if the rate of tiling be increased by 75% and the dimensions of the room is this. Okay, so rate of tiling is increased by 75%. 75% is 3 by 4, so increased will be 1 plus 3 by 4, that is 7 by 4. So instead of 4,000, it should be 7,000. Okay, and tiling is done on the floor area, so that is length into breadth. So 51 into 59, that's very easy to do because we have learned this technique in our basic calculation session. Sum of the unit digit is 0. So 5 into 6, the next number, 5 into the next number, that is 30. And product of 1 and 9 to be filled up, 1 and 9 to be filled up for 2 digits. So that's 09. And this is 7,000. Okay, so we just take the 3 zeros at the end. Now that's pretty simple. 7 nines are 63. 6021. So 210630. This is the correct answer. Okay. What will be the cost of decoration of the room if its cost is increased by 25%? So cost of decoration is this. If it is increased by 25%, the new one will be 125% of this, or I can say 5 by 4 of this, right? So into 5 by 4, so it is 1200. 14 into 570, 12 into 784 into 36 into 3 zeros. I mean 1000. So we just have to go for this. Okay, 8 3s are 24. Our initial numbers cannot go beyond 3. The first digit of the numbers cannot go beyond 3. we want 3 zeros at the end, so these two are wrong. And after that the unit digit must be 4, so even this is wrong. Okay, and even this is wrong. Okay, so it's none of these, right? The unit digit must be 4. That means the fourth digit, right? Because we are getting the 3 zeros at the end, so this digit must be 4. So all of them are wrong. It's none of these. Okay, so it involves too much of calculation, this particular set I'm talking about. So in examination, what you should do is you should try these questions at the end. Okay,